Hi everyone, I wanted to do a quick video on relationship compatibility and compatibility in relationships through the lens of human design because I was thinking about this earlier today and then it came up in a reading. So, first and foremost, if I give you the quick rundown on things from my experience and as said by the founder of human design, type with type is the most compatible. And then if there's harmony between the profile lines, this creates harmony and some compatibility. Though there is, always some, leeway. There are some exceptions. And then opposites attract. So if you are emotionally undefined, maybe you're going to attract someone who is emotionally defined. And then we have the electromagnetics. So let's say you have gate 12 and this other person has gate 22. That creates a spark. And it gets far more complicated than this. And, having these things does not mean that you are compatible. And that's what I want to stress, because you can look at two charts side by side and you can see where there's some resonance, some harmony, and you can see where there could be some challenge. You could see where there could be some dissonance. But until you look the relationship in the face, you look at the real flesh and bones of the relationship in reality, then you are not going to be able to see how these two people work together, how they communicate, if they are oriented in the same direction, if they see one another, if the majority of the experiences are positive or end positive. Those are the things that make relationships compatible. These are the things that make two people compatible. For example, there is split definition in certain charts, and simple split. And this just means, if we use the example of the 12-22 or the 22-12 channel, let's say you and your partner have each of these, one or the other gates. They have 12 and you have 22. Well, yes, this might make you, a simple split, feel like this person has something that you're missing, something that you're looking for. It might make this person hard. It might make it hard for you to let this person go. But you're going to be locked into whatever conditioning field they have, whether it's good or bad. So having that simple split definition, meaning that you just have one gate that would bridge everything up in your chart, make all the energy connect. It's looking out there in the world for that theme. And that doesn't mean that you need that theme in a relationship. It's just your soul is trying to learn that theme and experience it through conditioning. So when you are in a relationship with somebody who has that gate that gives you single definition, essentially, you are wrapped into and stuck with whatever conditioning they're bringing to the table, good or bad. But if you were to just look at this relationship on paper, you would think, oh wow, they have a nice energy flow. Maybe they feel whole or complete together. But if you look at it, maybe these people really, really struggle to communicate. They don't hear one another. They're not on the same team or on the same page. They just shame one another. And there's a really difficult relationship dynamic or attachment styles. There's trauma, there's so much conditioning. So just wanted to share that quick thought, and I'm thinking about sharing a little bit more about this perhaps in next week's podcast episode. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I did a relationship episode, a while ago. I don't know, maybe in March or so. I think it was people-pleasing tendencies and relationship shadows. That might have been the episode where I touched on some things that were similar to this, but I haven't talked a lot about compatibility, I don't think. So if you have any questions, let me know, and maybe I'll talk about them soon.